It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Kumandi kumnandi, and that is the thing here on S3, my friend. It is all about having a good time on your Feel Good Breakfast show, and we are so glad we get to host you about starting your day on the perfect note. Now, of course, we told you at the beginning of 2024 how we had very exciting things happening at the SABC, and my friend, it's so nice. You're not just part of a family that is the biggest platform in Southern Africa. It just so happens to also be the most exciting. And when we talk about having one of the biggest time slots in the country, we do not play, and that is why Skeem Saam has been said to be moving to 7:30 each weekday. So the thing is, maybe you don't believe it because it's coming from me, ne? Okay, it's fine. I've brought along the big guns, the people who will tell you exactly this. And I didn't just say all the nice things about the SABC because my boss is in the building. No. It's what I believe. Channel head of SABC One Offense is here to join us, as well as Cedric, all in the name of making sure that we celebrate Skeem Saam the right way. Everybody, please make some noise. Boss lady. I'm starting with her because she's the boss lady, please. Hello, boss lady.
All the pressure now.
How are you?
I am good, thanks. And
That's
you?
good. I'm good, thank you. Guys, thank you for waking up with us. How are you, Cedric?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Very exciting things happening. And of course, many people have been like, oh, Skeem Saam is moving to 7:30. Please tell me, why are we deciding to move it from 6:30 to 7:30?
So the move is a very strategic one, right? These are the plans that we had in the business in terms of getting more viewership that is available at that time.
Yes.
And also we want to lock in our viewers when it comes to our drama offering.
Yeah.
So as you can see with the schedule, it's going to be Skeem Saam, and then we're going to go into Generations, and then we're going to go into Uzalo.
Ooh.
So for that hour and a half,
Yes.
people are not going anywhere. So it's quite an exciting change that we have. And yeah, it's just also viewer availability at that time. People are not commuting at 19:30. Most families are home. You know, the people we're trying to talk to, they're there.
Eating dinner.
Eating dinner,
Yes,
right? Yeah, no one's
yes.
rushing.
Anyway.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's an exciting change. It's
It
an exciting
100%
change.
is.
Yeah.
And I need to ask you, though, because so many viewers asked for it as well in the past. Why now?
Well, it's not a secret that the industry has become so competitive, right? So there is a lot more players that have come into the industry. There's a lot for viewers to choose from in terms of content.
Yeah.
And for us to make these bold decisions, we had to go into research. We had to make sure that the plans are there strategically and that the numbers are balancing, right? Because this is a game of numbers.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we had to go through that process so that we're also confident when we make the change that it is the right one. We can't be hasty.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And Boss Lady, I mean, you guys already were doing the most because Skeem Saam #1 in its category, you know what I mean? And of course, you guys must be proud of that.
Absolutely.
Why do you think it is #1?
I think it's because of we tell authentic stories. I think people can relate drastically to the stories we tell. And I think also just having raw talent on set that you hardly ever see anywhere, you know, I think it just embroils that. And I think it gives life to when you see a character playing this, a person playing a particular character, and they're hardly seen everywhere else. I think it just makes it more authentic in that essence.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, I mean, look, we do tell, you know, it is an educational show. So I think of its kind, I don't think we've ever had something like this. You know, where we tell real stories that everybody can relate to. It doesn't matter what demographic you fit into. So I think it's amazing to have all of that into one space. And if you think about the format, it's amazing because you can tell a story, break it in, then continue with it on a different angle.
Yeah.
And well, we've got amazing writers. I mean, you know, Sweeney's also doing a pretty stern job leading the ship. So.
Come on. You're hoping that Sweeney's watching this so she gives you a nice big, like...
I mean, well, I'm sure she's busy, but if she's watching, then hey.
Yes, please. But Offense, I want to bring it back to you because, of course, we know that a new season is coming along with this brand new change. Yeah. What can we expect from it that's going to make us be like, oh, wow, even more of Skeem Saam doing even bigger things?
So the exciting thing about moving it to a bit of a later slot is that we're going to see it become a lot more bolder, a lot more edgier. And as Lehasa said, that we're telling authentic stories. So we want to be able to also tell stories that challenge us as a people, you know, that really make us question things. I mean, if I throw it forward a little bit, one of the stories is gonna be about consent. You know, we live in a society where abuse is real.
Yeah.
You know, and the lines blur sometimes in terms of what's consensual and what is abuse.
Yeah.
So we want to have those uncomfortable conversations, you know, through storytelling. So we are really going to see a grown-up, you know, Skeem Saam that, you know, and we're still obviously talking to the youth. We're still talking to our people. But yeah, we want to be able to just be a little, you know,
Yes.
edgier.
Yeah.
and a
Just
little-
dip our
and
toes
just-
there in the...
Yeah,
I
and
like
be a little
that.
bolder because now we're later, right? And we're growing up a little bit. So yeah.
Beautiful.
It's going to be exciting. I think even now you can see the storylines are, you know, muscling up.
They're
You know?
coming in strong. I like the messing up actually. Oh wow.
See what I
Cedric,
did
you know,
there?
yeah.
See what I did there?
She's the boss. This is why she's the boss. I said earlier on, she owns the whole of SABC.
It's a lie.
Cedric, speak to me about Lehasa because that is your name now in South Africa.
Yeah.
It's who you are.
Yeah.
Why do you think your character has so much longevity and people are able to buy into it so much? And I think in speaking about that, also just in terms of everyone else's character that's been around as long as you as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, first of all, you need to connect with the character, and it's so difficult when you're playing like a multimillionaire, you know, what do millionaires do? And, you know, so you need to find, you know, nuances, the everydayness of how this guy is portrayed. I mean, he's been growing, and I love that, you know, what we do in the show is that every character that leads a certain story never comes out the same.
Come on.
So whether it's you grow, whether it's you descend, or whatever the case is, but you don't come out the same, and that's what I love.
Yeah.
Is that they can say, yeah, you've been playing this character for long, but it's like, have you seen what I did with him throughout? It's like you guys connected with him for years. So I think he's a challenge to play. I try to take it a notch higher. I actually don't understand why they let me get away with a lot of improv, because I improv quite a lot, and I like that the audience kind of, like, I mean, there's certain things that I say, like, "Ubalushugela," and you hear when people see me on the street, they're like, yeah, because that's what I say when I want to say somebody's taking forever.
Yes.
You know, like, there's just certain things that I throw in the character that just makes it more, you know, it feels like an actual real guy.
person,
Like,
yeah.
I'll be walking in the street and people are afraid to approach me sometimes because I think they think I'm that guy. I don't know. But he's an amazing chap to play, challenging, like I said.
Of course.
Yeah, but it's been a ride, man. It's been a joyride.
And it's a beautiful ride that continues, which we love. Boss Lady and Cedric, before I let you go, Boss Lady, very quickly, any new faces we can expect? Are you going to like drop any hints on us? Anything? Anything?
Without anyone coming and saying, why did you say that?
Yes.
I think the safest and one of the most exciting for us is we are going to have Miss Florence Masebe. Yeah, she is going to temporarily take over the role of Makey. So we are so honored to have her. And yeah, I think that's going to be an exciting change. So we're looking forward to that.
Beautiful. Guys, thank you so much. I mean, you're not going anywhere. So, but Boss Lady, who owns the whole of SABC1, we are very grateful. Thank you so much. And honestly and truly, SABC3 family, it is all about us 100% getting into all of the beautiful offerings that the SABC has as a whole, which is why it is so exciting that from the 4th of March, you'll be able to catch Skeem Saam, the biggest show in the category and that it is in, on SABC1 at 7:30. Do the right thing and tune in, because as you heard, they're coming in strong, those storylines, and it's only going to get bigger and better. Right about now, though, you are on S3 on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and things do continue in the best way possible right here on Expresso.